Welcome back to Coast Sports. Today I'm ranking my top 5 favorite Winter Olympic sports so far. My favorite, should I go favorite order or, yeah, I'm just going to say 1 through 5. Number 1 is freestyle skiing, freestyle snowboarding. I think they're kind of lumped in the same, so I'm going to go with that at number 1. Just watching the tricks, the jumps, the 1620s, the 1980s. It's amazing. It's amazing what they're able to do. Every single time I watch these sports, I'm completely amazed at what they're able to do, what they're able to achieve, the sorts of, jumps they're able to pull off. It's ridiculous. Frankly, it's ridiculous, and I can't believe it. So that's number 1 for sure. My favorite sport to watch. Just as a fan, as a skier, I love watching that sport. Number 2, the Dual Moguls downhill skiing. This is a new event, and it has quickly become my favorite thing to watch other than those snowboard tricks because, my goodness, the Dual Moguls is so fun. They're just going down, 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 and it's a race. That's what I like. So I've always said we need to have the skiers race at the same time so I can see, because obviously when they're going by themselves, you can see the time that they have to get, but you can't visualize it very well when they're not going at the same time. So that's when they get the Dual Moguls. They're going down at the same time. You can actually see them dueling it out, battling. It's like a battle to the death. I love it. That's my number 2. Number 3 is the short track speed skating. How fun is that to watch 6 guys or 6 girls just go, bam, and then if you fall, you're out. I mean, it's probably the most frustrating sport for those athletes because they're like, if they fall, they're out, and it might not even be their fault. They might get shoved over, pushed over, whatever. They trip and fall, they're done for. But it's one of the few sports where, there's actually some falling and pushing and shoving, and that's kind of, I know that it's technically not legal, but it's kind of part of the game. It's kind of part of the sport, and I love watching that because you really never know what's going to happen. If somebody falls, if somebody, takes a bad crash, and then somebody else can zoom right in and take the lead. I love watching that sport. Number 4, I have to go with figure skating, particularly the singles. I actually like the singles skating more than the pairs. The pairs are very fun. The pairs are very impressive. I prefer the single skating. I like to see what they can do by themselves. I don't need to see them holding hands and doing little dances on the ice. Again, it's fun, it's cool. But I think when it's just one guy or one girl out there, you can see how determined they are to win on their own. You can see how dedicated they are to win on their own volition, and that's really, really fun for me to watch. Really impressive for me to see what they're able to do, what they're able to achieve. And then number 5, my number 5 favorite sport at the Winter Games is actually cross-country skiing. I love watching cross-country skiing. I love watching the distance running events and the Summer Games, and I love those cross-country skiers, man, in the Winter Games. They're really fun, honestly, and I think, cross-country skiing gets a bad rap for being boring. It's actually so fun, so interesting to watch as you see the way mostly the Norwegians, the Swedish, they are so good at just maneuvering through the crowds, getting out in front, but you never know what's going to happen again. You can have chase downs. You're going to have sprints at the end where, everyone's going for the gold. It's really fun, actually, really entertaining to watch. Honorable mention is hockey. I watch a lot of hockey not in the Olympics. My problem with Olympic hockey is 2 teams in particular, Canada and the United States. They're just so dominant. It kind of ruins it, and that's for both women's and men's. Back in the day, I think hockey was a lot more competitive because you had teams like Germany, the Czech Republic, Italy. They were actually winning at hockey. Nowadays, hockey is pretty much a 2-country contest between the United States and Canada. That's probably what the gold medal match will be for both the men's and women's. It sounds like USA is the favorite for the women, Canada is the favorite for the men. That's probably what's going to happen. So for that reason alone, I have to leave hockey out of my top 5. I love watching NHL hockey because the teams are a lot more, equal. But Olympic hockey, it's sort of like Olympic baseball. It's just not fair for some of these other countries, and that's why I have to leave it out of my top 5.